Hey, what's going on, guys? Bodycam MMA, and today we're going to be talking about UFC 327, Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira, and let's get into it. So, first thing I want to go over with Max versus Charles Oliveira was that in about the first 15 seconds, Max Holloway was looking really good. You know, he was striking, he was moving on the edges, he was getting some good strikes, but Charles just cut off the cage so fast. Charles did exactly what Ilya has been doing and what Justin Gaethje tried to replicate against Paddy. He did well, but he didn't really replicate it to its finest degree. But Charles Oliveira just cut off the cage so well, and he just gave Max Holloway no room to move. And when he cut off the cage, he would went in, maraud, take a couple hits, he'd take a punch, he'd take two punches from Max Holloway, but he was also landing punches. Like, this man's cracked Max Holloway 2 times, 3 times. That was pretty solid. And then once he had him on the cage, he's like, okay, boom, secure my arms under your hips, pick him up, slammed him on his ass. Max Holloway was getting fucking violated, slammed. No one has done this to Max Holloway. No one has done this in MMA to Max Holloway. And Max Holloway has not really fought a true grappler, which we are going to get into. First things first about this fight, we're also going to talk about just how Max got fully dominated for 5 rounds. Like, that was a 50-45, potentially a 50-44, 50-43. 2 of those rounds could have been 10-8s in the first and second round. I did not expect this for Max Holloway to have his grappling, just mainly his get-ups. He had no get-ups. He had really good submission defense. You could tell Max Holloway has been on the mat, but he just had nothing for his get-ups, for his scrambles. Charles was also just getting really good leg triangles on him, so he just really had nowhere to go. I mean, it was honestly a perfect game plan from Charles. But you do have to think that this is a BMF fight. And the fact that with the BMF title, you expect some throws, you expect some punches, we really only got some good exchanges in the last 15 seconds and maybe the first 10 seconds of each round, which is a little disappointing. But, I mean, you can't discredit Charles for winning this. He was a plus 130 dog. I mean, I bet it against him, lost. My friends were laughing at me. It's fucking horrible. It was fucking horrible. But, you know, Max Holloway, I just did not expect your takedown defense to just get fraud checked like that. But let's also talk about Charles Oliveira and his grappling. Like, his grappling has improved over the last 2 to 3 fights tremendously. Like, honestly, even like right after the Poirier and Gaethje fights, when he started getting into different fights with Chandler, Gamrot, now Max, his grappling has been fucking at its finest. He would go through, get some good takedowns. If he gets on his back, he's scrambling to get out of it or staying on his back to heal up. And to be honest, he hasn't really needed to do that because he's either getting flatlined by Ilya or he's fucking doing a good job, you know, marauding, going forward. His chin's still in the air. Charles's chin is waving in the air, waiting for it to get touched. But the only problem is if you go to try to touch it, Charles can grab you and take you down. And his takedowns have been so much better than what they were. No one has expected this from Charles, to be able to grow his wrestling and have this level of game. I didn't expect this. I didn't think he would be able to take Max Holloway down. I mean, did he take Gamrot down? I can't remember exactly. But it was either he got taken down and switched it on Gamrot, or he took Gamrot down and was able to do what he did to Max. But he did this definitely way better. He's evolved this skill. The big question mark to me was that Gamrot was able to land punches on Charles still because his chin was in the air, and I thought that Max was going to be able to do this, in my honest opinion. Max was covering, he was fast, but he was just not fast enough. He was not reacting. He felt really slow last night. Like, I just did not expect him to kind of be backing up to the cage as fast as he was. Like, I do think that Ilya, and he does have a little bit of Ilya PTSD. I think Max Holloway definitely has some Ilya PTSD, 100%. Because the way he was backing up to the cage, he just looked scared. And Charles was just vicious takedowns. So I was really impressed. It was depressing to watch because I put money on it, but I was just really impressed with Charles' performance. He was able to get down. He was landing strikes. The first 2 rounds were pretty good. Grappling, strikes, submission defense. But the last 3 rounds fucking kind of started blowing. It was like, okay, we've seen this like for a while, and like now it's starting to get to the end of the fight. Like, we want to get a little bit of strikes. We want to see Max be able to do something. And Max just could not land anything. Charles had 20 minutes of control time.
5 takedowns, 5 for 13 on takedowns. And like those other extra shots led to those 5 takedowns. Like he was using those shots to get to a better position to be able to take Max down. Max's takedown defense was just horrible. He was not allowing anything. I think they said, what, 4 submission defenses per Charles? Yeah. Wow. Or 4 submission attacks, rather? Wow. It was a great performance. I'm honestly shocked. I'm honestly shocked. Would I say it's turning off the body cam worthy? No. No. It's a BMF fight. You want to see some striking. You want to see some action. Within 25 seconds, Charles was fucking fucking him. And it was brutal. It was sad. But, you know, you live, you learn. Max, I think your best chance to get back here, I think he has to get grapple tested multiple times now. So I'm going to give him Patty. I'm going to give him the winner of Chandler and Roofy. Those are going to be my main options of what I'm thinking. Maybe a BSD. But yeah, that's what Max needs to definitely get some marauders on him who are just going to try to come in and just take him out. But yeah, I mean, you know, Max went to the mic. He's like, "Hey guys, you know, I'm sad that I took this loss, but this isn't the last of me. You will always see me. I will always come back, and yeah, I will see you guys soon, and I hopefully will fight Mr. Oliveira again." But in my honest opinion, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think he's gonna be able to fight Oliveira again. I think Oliveira's going for probably the belt after Ilya's gone. I think he's gonna either fight Gaethje or someone's gonna climb up there. Ilya's going up to welterweight. We all know that he's gonna flatline Gaethje and go to welterweight. But Charles, in the meantime, waiting for that fight, I think he's got to run it back against Arman, man. Like, Arman's been fucking up. You know, he doesn't deserve a title shot, even though his fights have deserved it. Just the way he's been doing shit and handling his business, he just does not deserve a title shot right now, in my honest opinion. He's like the Henry Ruggs of the UFC. It's a problem. Every single minute you're looking up and you're seeing Arman in a fucking newspaper. Oh, he's beating the shit out of other people, out of wrestlers. Oh, he's fighting fans. Like, it's bad. Like, he hasn't fucking killed anyone like Henry Ruggs, but you know, it's pretty fucking bad. I definitely think he needs to fight Charles Oliveira though. Arman, he needs to 100% get secure that win. I think it needs to be 5 rounds. Because in my honest opinion, with how the last 3 rounds started to go, like, Arman looked like he was getting more tired. Charles was starting to get better submission attempts. And honestly, I think if he had like 10, 15 more seconds, he would have fucking put Arman to sleep. He would have put Arman to sleep. But Charles has to fight Arman, and then the winner fights for the belt, or that is the belt for when Gaethje gets flatlined. But great fight. Great main event, just for the fact that Charles was so good with his wrestling. He was dominant. It wasn't really a good fight, but it was just a good fight because of his performance. The performance was really fucking good. Now, moving on to the co-main event. We had Caio Borralho versus Reinier de Ridder. Hey guys, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for the fighting nerds. I've learned so much. I've learned so much from my people. And we're going to train, and we will get better. You will see me up there. Dricus Duplessis. Look at me. You want me? I'm not going to lie. Dricus Duplessis is going to fucking mollywop you for 5 rounds. Caio Borralho, that was a alright performance, but like, I don't know, man. Reinier de Ridder, like, you know those little fucking push pop downs on the boxing things that you just spam pushing down and they just start fucking swinging? Like, that was Reinier de Ridder, but in slow motion. So like, his chin was just in the air, and like, Caio was definitely like cracking him at points, and like, you could see the brain cells slowly turn off on Reinier de Ridder's head. Like, he'd be like, "Oh, damage intake," and he would just like back up a little bit, and then he like reset, and then he's just back. But Caio Borralho just has no finishing senses. Like, he would crack him, and then when he would crack him, he would just not go forward. He would just back up, circle the cage, stay on the outside. And honestly, it was embarrassing because like, he could have finished him. Reinier de Ridder is definitely a fraud. Definitely has a good chin. but his cardio just still fucking sucks. Like, he was gassed out, honestly, by the end of the first to the middle of second. That third round, he was fighting on fucking thin air. His punches look like fucking floating hooks. He has no fucking cardio. The stats do look pretty close, but in my honest opinion, Kyle Barrio won that. It was clear. It was just not really an enjoyable fight. I would say next matchup for Kyle, he called DDP. I don't really think he deserves to get DDP. It wasn't really that big of a win. It was a decision. He was getting cut. Renier de Ritter was definitely still able to land stuff. It was just not really effective because of his gas tank. I knew his gas tank would have definitely just not helped him. But in my honest opinion, I think Kyle Barrio deserves to fight like a Brendan Allen. I think a Brendan Allen's more deserving of a Dricus du Plessis at 1. He's trying to cheap his way to the belt, and he's not beating Khamzat right now. I think DDP fights Imavov. And yeah, Brendan Allen fights him. Because Izzy's gonna fight Joe Pyfer. Fucking go! Turn on the body cam! Turn on the body cam! Excuse me, sir! Sir! I'm gonna have to put you under arrest. As you see Joe Pyfer with his sunglasses and his chewing gum. Yeah, you know what you were doing. You know what you were doing in my town or these parts? As he's like fucking chewing out either his fucking sunflower seeds or fucking chewing tobacco. Yeah, you better get the fuck out of my side of the town, boy. You don't know where the fuck I came from. But Kyle Barrio, back to the conversation. I'm fucking losing myself. Kyle Barrio should definitely have the DDP fight. I just don't think he's gonna win it. I think DDP's gonna mollywop him in 5 rounds. Now, Renier de Ritter, his next fight, in my honest opinion, he needs to take someone like Anthony Hernandez. I think that they're both kind of just took some minor setbacks. Both got to fight, dog it out to see who's going to be able to stay in the top 7, and then just kind of work their way from there. But yeah, this co-main was pretty mid. It's like a 7 out of 10 to 5 out of 10. It's pretty disappointing. Occasionally you get some good cracks, but just not good. Now, this fight was fucking dog shit. I don't even really want to talk about it this much. You see, he doesn't even deserve a fucking photo, and he's going to be in the rankings. Raul Rosas Jr. versus Rob Font. This fight was fucking garbage. So we just had Raul Rosas Jr., who barely threw any fucking strikes. Like, they're saying 47. He's landed 47 total strikes, but we're looking at this, and there's barely any numbers. 5 for 29. 3 for 4. Where's the 47? He landed 47 small taps. Like, what the fuck are we counting? He did nothing. He just held Rob Font down for literally 12 minutes and just couldn't do shit. And Rob Font couldn't get up. Like, Rob Font stayed fine. He was healthy. He had the cardio. He just couldn't get up. He can't fucking get up. And Raul Rosas Jr., I will say, he has really good grappling. His grappling is great. He just doesn't fucking do anything with it. He just hugs. He just fucking hugs. He sits there and he hugs and he fucking makes out with your leg. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want to watch that for fucking 15 minutes. He didn't do shit. Oh, okay. I'm gonna throw a couple punches. Get rocked. Okay, my lip's bleeding a little bit. Boom. Get the takedown. Gets the takedown. Holds him for fucking 4 minutes. It was literally like the Charles Oliveira Max Holloway fight, but like that was actually competitive, good wrestling. Whereas Raul Rosas Jr. didn't throw any submissions, didn't throw any punches. Like, it was literally, he just won off of control time. He got into the top 15 because he was able to hold Rob Font down. Like, that's fucking lame. That's fucking lame. I don't want to watch that shit. I'm sorry. I'm not interested in that shit. I literally fucking $200 bounty. Whoever knocks out fucking Raul Rosas Jr. first. I swear to God, I will fucking pay you. I will send it. Like, I don't want to fucking see Raul Rosas Jr. fight anymore, bro. I don't even want. He doesn't deserve the top 15. Who has he fucking won considerably against to get into the top 15? He hasn't fucking beat anyone. He sucks. He fucking sucks. He sat on Rob Font and didn't do shit. We're just at the point where the Rob Fonts, the Dan Iges, the people at the bottom of the end of the division, it's your time to get cycled over. We're having the new people come in. It just shouldn't be fucking you. You're 21. You're ass. You're ass. Your striking is ass. Amos Zahabi will finish you. He will finish you. That's your best matchup in the division to go up. And he would finish you. Cheeto Vera would finish you. I hope you get slimed the fuck out. I don't even want to talk about this fight anymore. This fight pissed me off, bro. Now, this fight was great. This was a great fucking fight. If you don't know the lore about this fight, you know, Drew Dober would be a great cop. He'd be a great one in the service, man. You know, he's just a standout guy, family man, does the right thing. But yeah, Michael Johnson just fucking ate a mean right straight to the face and just went straight down. Got straight knocked out. And then that second punch just followed up and just, oh my God. Well, you know, Drew, historically accurate Dober, just gets stuff done, man. He's a finisher. Just only a finisher against the melanin, you know? Like, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Like, how did he do it again, bro? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Michael Johnson was piecing him up. Like, in the first round, I had Michael Johnson winning the first round. He won that. And the second round starts coming up, starts getting into space, and then he just bolts right across the distance. He closed the void so fast, and Michael Johnson just chin up, went down, and Michael Johnson just has this funny ass, like, default animation to where his arms just go straight in the air and just starts falling down. I'm gonna see if I can try to put it on the screen. But it's just like, it's so fucking pathetic, bro. That like, I put money on Michael Johnson and I thought he had the slightest chance. And I just didn't think. I didn't use my fucking law enforcement brain. You know, that didn't think that Drew Dober would fucking turn off the body cam. Like, what? But you know, it was beautiful. It was a good knockout. It was a good knockout. I was impressed. But like, I did want Michael Johnson to kind of beat the scenario. I just wanted to see what would happen. But you know, the timeline stays intact. Now, so we're gonna go on to the next fight. Now, this fight went by so fast. Like, when did this fight end? 147. Bruno Ferreira, after knocking out RoboCop goes on a 5-fight win streak. Gets his rematch against Bruno Ferreira and just fucking silences him in the first like 2 minutes. Straight, boom, right straight. The right straights have been beautiful recently, bro. People have been just throwing mean right straights, and that's just what knocks him down, which is beautiful. I don't really have a lot to say about these fights because I just wasn't really overly interested in this fight. Besides the knockout was crazy. I knew that Gregory Rodriguez has been on the up charts of rising up in the rankings, and like I watched one of the last Bruno Ferreira fights. I think it was Marvin Vettori, yeah, and he looked like he was gassing in the third round, and like Marvin Vettori's ass. So it's just like I had to take Rodriguez to get his victory back, and he got it back pretty quick and pretty good. So he's probably gonna get something in like the top 15, top 10, and yeah, that was an interesting fight. Not really a lot to say about that one. Yeah. So in the next fight, we had Cody Garbrandt versus, what is it? Zhao Long. And just like, Zhao Long was low-key piecing this man up, bro. Like, can we just talk about how washed Cody is? Like, Cody needed those nut shots to get this victory. He needed to get kneed in the balls to get a victory. Like, who takes damage to win? Who has fucking taken damage to have to take a win? Like, he wasn't gonna win unless he got kicked in the dick multiple times. Oh my God, I used to look up to this guy, bro. Like, I remember his 25 minutes with Dominic Cruz, bro. Oh my God, bro. He was so shifty. I bought UFC 4. First thing I did, start playing with him. Then I realized he had a tin jaw, and I was just getting fucking clacked every fucking 2 minutes. Someone was just either a Dillashaw or a fucking Corey, and they'd just beat the shit out of you. And it's just like, fuck! Like, his tattoos have aura! He has aura, except the new one on his eye. The new one on his eye is kind of gay. It looks like he got fucking, like, demon cum shot on his fucking eye. But, like, dude, just like, come on, man. That was just embarrassing performance, and he got the victory still. The Asian dude just, like, he started, like, getting, like, overhyped. Like, he started kicking him in the dick, and he's like, ah! Ah! And he just kept, like, fucking, like, frailing his hands out in the fucking air. He's like, ah! And it's just like, bro, what the fuck? But calm down, bro. Stop kicking him in the dick. And, like, it was so funny, because, like, Kobe's like,
hey, you kicked me in the dick. Oh, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight. And then he just starts fucking running at him, and everyone's getting hyped in the room. Everyone I'm watching the fight's like, oh yeah, Cody, come on, Cody, come on, you're coming back. Like, this is the Cody we know. And then literally 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes, like 2 seconds later, he just goes off, jabs, dodges out to the side like Volk. Starts walking out to the side. It's like, bro, like, you're not fucking striking good, though. Like, when Volk does it, he's actually going into the void and just landing. But, like, you're just standing on the outside getting fucking pieced. And you got fucking pieced. You would have lost this fight if you didn't get kicked in the dick. Like, that is heartbreaking. 28-27. When was the last time we saw a fucking 28-27? That is fucking embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing. Now, this fight, the Dante Johnson, Cody Brundage fight, I don't really have a lot to say about this. They gave it a split decision to Dante Johnson, and it wasn't a split. It was a 2-1. It was just not really a good 2-1. Cody Brundage, I don't know how you're UFC quality. Like, it's only because you're a 5-day guy. Like, you're just a Dan Ige, and you just signed the contract. And since you kind of signed the contract, Dana fucks with you. But, like, dude, like, you held him down the first round, which was talented. That was clean. Good grappling to hold him down. But that was just fucking ass to watch. Third round started to get a little dicey. Started landing some stuff. Second round was just fucking Dante starting to get the momentum back. It was like a 1-1. And then that third round was just definitely won it. It was close, and Brundage could have won. He just wasn't having any output. Zero output. He was fucking Cheeto Vera in his way to the end. And it wasn't impressive. It wasn't impressive. Now, this was the last fight that I think I watched of the prelims. I think all the other ones I wasn't that interested. But this guy, Alberto Monez, 12-1, he's a fucking demon, man. He was hunting Ricky, and he was just fucking chasing him and cracking him, bro. I can see why they were calling him the fake Ilya, but he's 12-1. And he definitely landed some good fucking punches. Like, Ricky was trying to go forward and keep marauding through the damage, and he was just wearing him down, bro. Like, I want to see what Alberto Monez's losses to. So yeah, he lost a dude in 2021. He hasn't lost in fucking years. Like, that was a fucking an impressive win. Like, of course it's Ricky fucking Turcios. He's not really that talented. Like, he's just throwing jabs, a little fast, trying to wrestle a little bit here and there. But, like, wow, he was just putting the fucking work on him. He's fucking leather, fucking mitts, just and it's just like, oh my god. It wasn't like necessarily like Rafael Vaziev, like like Muay Thai, but it's just like the handwork was so beautiful. Like, the jab straight was just fucking him up. He just had the jabs were on point in this card, man. They were just on point. I was really impressed. These last few fights I didn't really watch. Wasn't really that interested. Cody Durden. Let's see who won. This guy was 10-1 from Mongolia. He was expected to win. He got a unanimous. Let's see. I knew Sumo Reggie was going to win that. I put some money on him. Rafael Tobias. This card really had just nobody. Oh, this dude was fucking... He definitely took the biggest L of the night, bro. He quit his job like a week before he signed the contract. He was like 6-1. And then next thing you know, Rodolfo Bellato just fucking finishes him in the first round. That was fucking brutal. But, like, come on, man. Like, Bellato, as much as he's ass, bro, he's a blockhead marauder. And he's gonna blockhead his way through and get some fucking punches. And he just landed him and fucking flash KO'd him in the first round. Like, yeah, buddy, get ready to start speaking Chinese, Mr. Luke Fernandez, because you're not going to be in the UFC for that long. You might be able to get to Ryzen or something else, but fuck. Or get back to getting to the blue-collar stuff and picking up some nails and fucking hammers and get back to work. Because Jesus fucking Christ, bro. You're not going anywhere. Oh, God. But yeah, this card, I would say, was a solid 6 out of 10, only because I put money on Max Holloway. And the card was just ass fights wise. I mean, realistically, the only like interesting fight that we had was probably the main event and the Drew Dober fight. The Drew Dober fight was actually was pretty good for the knockout. But yeah, I'm just not impressed.
hoping that this next UFC fight event, we got Josh Emmett, Kevin Vallejos. That's a good main fight. These last lower ones are kind of not interesting. But Trino versus Aspelund, that's gonna be an interesting heavyweight fight. This featherweight, I don't know. Philly versus Delgado. Delgado's getting basically a veteran check. Women's co-main. No, I mean Jillian Robertson has good grappling, and Amanda Lemos is known to get held down, so I feel like she'll probably win. But we'll go through that in probably a couple days and give our predictions from then on for these people. But yeah, UFC 326 wrapped up. Charles Oliveira, the BMF belt. Yeah, fucking yay. Well, I will see you guys soon. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, and on to the next video.